Hi there, and welcome to day 6, I think it is, of the Love Challenge. Today I heard a podcast with JP Sears, and I forgot the name of his guest, and they were talking about relationships. What I really liked about their talk was that they were talking about what they called connected communication. And for me, that has been very, very important. Once I learned this, I learned a lot about myself, but also really a lot about others and how to put yourself in other people's shoes. And by that, I don't just mean to kind of stand where they are standing, but you have to, when you communicate with someone and you want to really understand them, you have to be able to take yourself out of yourself and put yourself into them with their feelings, with their backgrounds, with the environment that they are in, and the thoughts that they might have and the feelings that they might have. It's a little bit the same as the difference between sympathy and empathy. Because sympathy is when you look at someone that are suffering and you can look at them and see, I see that you're suffering, I'm feeling sorry for you. But when you're empathic, you feel their suffering. You imagine how it is to be them in that situation. And I love that, especially because, let's say someone hurt you, it's not to justify their actions, but if you really try and understand where they come from, what emotions run through them, why they are acting the way they are, instead of being angry with them and feel hurt, you can feel sorry for them, because they've had the need to act the way they did towards you. And when you're in that position, you can also forgive them for acting the way that they did. And it's another way of getting past being hurt, because you suddenly understand where they come from. And that's really great. And you can do this not only, with some people it might be easy enough for you to understand where they come from because you actually know them, people in your family or your friends. But if it's someone you don't know, you just have to try and imagine it. If it's someone at the store, you have to try and imagine why they were grumpy when you asked for help. Is it because they hate their jobs? Is it because they get a lousy pay? Is it because they just broke up with a friend? Or there could be many reasons, but most likely there was a reason for why they acted the way they did. And then it is possible for you to forgive them mentally. You might not actually have to forgive them right there at the store, but instead of being upset about the way they acted towards you, you can then forgive them instead. And I find that really beautiful, and something that happens too little in this world. It really, we should do a lot more of that connected communication, not just in our relationships with our spouses, but with everyone, with friends, with family, with co-workers, with the people in the store, or just people you meet on the street. Everyone should communicate in a loving way where you make space for everyone. Might be hard, and some people might think that it is not possible. I believe it is, and I believe that too few people do it. But I hope that, no, I don't just hope, I feel like the world is changing. I feel like we are communicating in another way than we used to. And I also feel that it's more okay to express your feelings today. We just have to also be able to express them in a good way, in a nice way. So yeah, it was a very, very good podcast and a very good reminder of something I already knew, but something that I also wanted to share with you. So yeah, that was all for today. Hope you're having a great day. All the love to you.